Hello, guys. Hello. Hello. Welcome back to the channel. I know that I've been MIA for a minute or two, but I just needed time to try to collect my thoughts, try to get myself together, and as you all know, what I am going through. But I want to come here today. Excuse my appearance. I still have on my night clothes. I just finished washing up and moisturizing and washing my face down and stuff. And I just wanted to come here for just a brief moment to let my yum-yums know that, hey guys, I love you guys. Welcome back to the channel. If you are watching, I'm sorry that I've been gone for a minute, and I have to subside this channel sometimes, just to try to get myself together. But I'm here to say that I miss you all very, very, very much, and I'm here now. And I will be bringing you guys some more amazing videos in the near future. I'm not going to promise you as of today. I may be on here tomorrow or the next day or whatever. But I do want to briefly speak to my yum-yums and whoever is whoever is watching the videos, that I wanted to speak in reference to, first and foremost, Tasty Mukbang Eats. Listen, guys, there's no way in the hell that I would be, to each his own, but there is no way that I would be traveling all over the place, here, there, everywhere, and staying the night in mysterious looking parks and things of that sort, and look like she's in Nevada, or look like she's in Arizona. She just showed a brief clipping of her going outside trying to find her slippers. Now, this lady has traveled multiple places, and my thing is, why? Listen, she's a female, and it is extremely dangerous out here for her to be traveling these roads and these different states by herself, and sleeping out in these parks and things of that sort, and where does she wash at? You know what I mean? I guess she may use a bucket to wash her kudina, her kupanchi, her trose. And where does she take a bowel movement at? In her bucket, and then throw it away somewhere, and then what? Where does she sleep at inside of the van? But I actually found out how she sleeps. She sleeps in the van, and she makes a padding on her floor and the van, and she sleeps in the van. Not so. First and foremost, it is cold now. Not extremely cold, but cold enough to not lay on a cold ass floor and wind up sick. Okay? I'm just getting over a bad cold. I was a little nervous for a little bit there, and I'm like, hey, wait a minute, let me go get checked and see what the Jesus is going on here, honey. I was worried about the little corona. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, guys. But thank you, Jesus, that it wasn't that. It was just, a simple cold, a common cold. And I've been like drinking honey and tea and everything. I feel amazing today, as far as not feeling, stuffiness and sneezing, you know what I mean? But I feel okay today. And I wanted to come back because I miss my yum-yums very, very, very much. And I hope you all as well miss me, because I surely, deeply, sincerely miss my yum-yums. And guys, please, I know that you all understand. And I'm so happy that you guys rock with me and that you understand what I am going through, But with that being said, Tasty Mukbang Eats, she's like, I don't know, this lady is, I don't know, it just couldn't be me traveling out all over different places, sleeping in these dark areas and parks and stuff, and not knowing who may come up and start shaking her door van and stuff. Now another one, Y'all already know who I want to get into the topic about as well. That Adrian Slays, okay? Adrian Slays, she's a trip. Now, she done flopped from pillar to post, from house to house, from hotel, motel, holiday inns. And she still just can't seem to get it together. My thing is, guys, why don't she just get a damn apartment? What purpose? What is your purpose, honey? You know what I mean? What is your purpose? Like, what do you expect to achieve from this? Do you think you're saving money to put yourself in jeopardy out here in these little motels and things of that sort? Not knowing if there's bed bugs all over the place, in the place, or whatever. You don't know the surroundings of the places, and you don't know the attics or whatever it may be around the areas and stuff like that. Simply just, even though you can get an apartment or whatever, and it could be still the same thing, but at least you can say, to each his own, this is my spot, I rent this, or this is my house, I'm buying this, or this is my home, I bought this. No, Adrian is just all over the place. Now, as far as her speaking about Mr. Jeffrey, you may sit up there and you may lie to yourself and to your cut-ups, what-ups, that you don't need that man, Mr. Jeffrey, but in every speck of the way, you need that man, Adrian, and you know you need that man. You sit here before the camera and you speak negativity about that man, and you speak so nasty about him, about his breath, about his body odor, you know what I mean? But yet and still you claim you're not going on that boat with Mr. Jeffrey because he sits up there in that little chair that he sits in. What are you scared of, Adrian? Are you scared that Mr. Jeffrey gonna bustier your ass over in the water? Is that what you're afraid of? Oh, I got my eyes on him. Y'all know I watch my surroundings. I got my eyes on him. Yeah, you ought to have your eyes on him. You ought to, because you treat this man like an invalid. You treat him so bad, you use him. But do you think that Mr. Jeffrey doesn't know that you're using him? Hey, Adrian, do you think that at some point or another that this man could be actually watching your videos? And honey, getting ready to prepare you for some things of the things? You better be on guard, because the way you speak negativity of this man and the way you say you don't want this man, but yet, who was that you was at that raunchy looking nasty ass hotel that you was with one night and you was drinking? Who was that? Because it was Shola, man. Was that Mr. Jeffrey next to you? Yeah, it was. I believe it was Mr. Jeffrey. But you proclaim that you don't want him. You proclaim that he has a body odor. You proclaim that he stinks. You proclaim that you, quote unquote, has not been intimate with him or anyone else. Bullshit! You're lying. I know you've been with someone, because you're just not going to roll and rock and wheel around in that car and ain't selling no kupachi, no kudina, no drugs. I know you out there selling some drugs somewhere, Adrian, because you got to get that motel room to be able to stay in. Bullshit the baker and get a donut, okay, my dear? You bullshit me, you get none. You heard me? And that's what it is. You're full of BS. You sit before this camera and you make up the most bogus lies. You make up the most illiterate stories about this person, that person, who's watching you, watching your back. Oh, I got to look over here because this one is watching me. That one is watching me. Honey, no one's watching you. These are all made up stories that you bring before the camera, and your cut-ups sit back and they laugh. They laugh because they enjoy you coming to the screen and you're telling lies about a whole bunch of illiterate, bogus, non-fiction shit that you sit here upon this camera and speak upon. Each and every time you come upon this camera, Adrian Slays, you got to come here and say quickly, I got to think, guys. I got to make up something. Let me see. What can I make up? What story can I make up today? Okay, I'm gonna say this car over there, sitting over there beside that tree over there. That's somebody in that car watching me. That's suspect. Suspect what? Suspect that you're sitting here and you are telling nothing but a bunch of bogus lies. Girl, you good at what you do. You sit up here and tell lies, but he who laughs last. okay? And your cut-ups, what-ups, they're getting the last laugh because they know that you are naive, okay? They know that you are bipolar. They know that you have mental illness. So things be in your head that you could speak out upon because they're just rampantly in your head, just rambling around in your head. So you speak it out. When they're rambling and rumbling around in your head, you speak it out your mouth because this is what your bipolar is telling you. So you speak it out. Now, to sit there and speak upon that man, Mr. Jeffrey, like that, and not only Mr. Jeffrey, Tesla. You said Tesla got people watching you. He's after you and this, that, and the other. Girl, that man is in the least bit worried about you. Tesla done went on about his business, his life. You know what I mean? Come on. I mean, let's be real about this. You know what I mean? Like, you sit there and you put this man out on blast and say that this man is GAY. Okay, but yet you were in his apartment, eating filet. Meow. Do you remember that, Adrian? Not steak. What do you call that stuff? You know, you think that you was eating that really good meat. You think that you was eating filet mignon, but you was not eating, filet mignon, but you wasn't eating that. If I'm saying it right, you was eating filet mignon. Was that gray cat that you probably like skinned, boiled, basted down with a little something. And what happened to Smiley? All of a sudden, Smiley just quote unquote disappeared. Quote unquote disappeared. And to just do that dog the way you did that dog. And I said to my yum-yums, I said a while ago back in some videos, I think back here last year, that poor little Smiley was not going to last. It was said that you left Smiley in that apartment for 2 whole weeks while you left and you went to go see your Aunt Raynette or whoever, wherever you went. And you left that dog in that house, in that apartment, in that damn cage for 2 weeks. I can imagine what Smiley smelled like. I can imagine what Smiley looked like. He was already fatigued and thin. Girl, you could never have children. You could never have children because the fact that the way you treated that damn dog, Smiley, and then, you see, you got your cut up so brainwashed that they believe every aspect of the way of any and everything that you speak upon your mouth. They sit back, they relax, they grab them a beer, they grab them a soda, they grab them some popcorn, and they sit back and they say, okay, here come the crates. Here come Nutso. She's coming to the camera. Sit back and relax and take a seat, guys, because she's coming to the camera. Oh, guys, let me tell you what happened to me today. Walking around with a damn machete around her neck. That's ludicrous. That is absolutely ludicrous that you would do this type of thing to an animal. You knew you didn't want that damn dog, and why did you go get that dog? Adrian, what's wrong? You just eat, and when you eat, you complain about the food. Everywhere, wherever you go, there's a complaint about the food. Oh my God, the corned beef. Oh, it has some wonderful, marvelous taste. Oh, but they just didn't cut it right. Honey, nothing and no one or anything can satisfy you or complete you because you just a whole piece of work. A whole piece of work. You sit up there and you got these damn cut-ups believing that people are after you. People are watching you. Maybe it is so. Or maybe that's just the demons that's within, that's in your thoughts, in your mind, in your head, that just keep coming for you. Those are the ones coming for you. The demons that's in your head, the schizophrenic, the bipolar, the mental illness that's in your head is coming for you. It's not the people that are out here in the world coming for you. It's what's in your head is coming for you. And if you don't watch it, my dear, they will drive you absolutely insane, out of your damn mind. Because I notice when I watch your videos, you always have the tendency to look before you, behind you, in front of you, over you, back. Honey, you're almost like the exorcist. turning your head. You're very uncomfortable. You cannot be still because you always feel that someone is watching you. No one's watching you, Adrian. Stop the lies and the BS, telling your cut-ups all these bogus, illiterate, non-true, non-fiction stories of everything that comes out of your mouth. None of that is true, what you're telling them. And truth be told, believe it or not, your cut-ups is the ones that help you tremendously. Tremendously. If you had any sense, any common sense or knowledge, instead of floating around in that damn car and floating around in gas stations and floating around and sitting up there telling a bunch of bogus ass lies to these people on this internet, your cut-ups and what-ups or whatever you call them, why don't you think twice, dear? And another thing I want to get out of my mouth is the fact that you sat here and you lied to your cut-ups. You said you found a job. What job you found, Adrian? How do you have time to be on YouTube if you found a job? Girl, you do nothing but sit here and tell a bunch of damn lies. You think that I'm going to believe that? Anastasia GHIRADELLI'S world going to believe that you have a job? You stay on the internet too much. You stay on YouTube too much to have a job. Don't sit there before the camera and lie and say you pre-record. Bullshit. Because you don't. You know, it's just so... You sit up here and you talk about people being suspect. You're the suspect. You are the common suspect of every thought and thinking that comes from your head and the words that come out your mouth. You're not real. You sit here. I watch you. I watch you. I watch your channel. You know, you're frigidity. You're nervous. That has a lot to do with bipolar. That has a lot to do with mental illness and all the above. Yes, it does. Okay? And just to sit here and I just sit here and I just say, wow, this lady is too much. I was watching a video where rejection connection about you. Yo, she put that thing down. Now, a lot of people may not like rejection connection, if I'm saying her name right. I like her. Sometimes her videos can be just a little bit long, and sometimes it can be a little bit bored. But when I tell you, when she puts facts down, rejection connection puts mother flipping facts down. Baby, she got you just like a book. She knows you like a book. Okay? And then you sit there and you say, oh, people think that they know me. They think that they know, you know, she always got to have that cleavage out, y'all, you know. Oh, people think, look, y'all. Oh, people think that they know me. But they don't. You put your whole damn life history on YouTube. Although majority of it is nothing but bullshit lies. I find that very, very ironic that you sit here and you say that, you know, you're a kind person, that you're a loving person, that you're a sweet, generous person. Honey, where in the hell did that come from? Because that is not so. Now, you may feed the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees or whatever you may do. And you may give a homeless person a little bit of food every now and again. But think about it, Adrian, when you was on here and you was blasting everybody. You was talking about striking people's channels and this, that, and the other because Adrian Slays couldn't have her way with society, and Adrian Slay could not have her way with YouTube and her channel. As you state, it's your platform. You're going to speak what you're going to speak. But I think everybody is basically getting hip to you with your lies and everything. I'm hip to you, my dear. There's nothing that you can positively, absolutely not say from your mouth to make Anastasia GHIRADELLI'S world believe anything that comes before you comes out of your mouth, because I believe nothing that you say that comes out your mouth. You're irrelevant to me. You're very much so irrelevant to me, okay? You need to get your life. You need to be a woman of 50 years old instead of camping around in gas stations and in your car and, you know, flipping and flopping to other people's houses and, You eat from any and everybody. You better stop eating from everybody. You ate from some Jamaican people or some shit like that. Girl, you proclaim that people are after you, but yet you sit up here and you eat from any and everybody. So if people were after you, do you think that you would sit here before the camera and dictate to us, this, that, and the other, that people don't like you and this, that, and the other, but yet you eat from these people's hands? But yet you go to these people's homes and you sleep? But yet you sit up there and you video record in these people's home? You cannot be trusted. I cannot believe that you are 50 and you still haven't prospered anything in your life, Adrian. Okay. Excuse me. Even if you don't want the man Jeffrey, find you a place. You don't need to continuously be flopping around to motel, 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 motel. Do you think that if anybody was watching you or anybody was after you, you would be going in and out these stores, hair store, food stores, this store, markets, and shit like that? Stop. Stop with the lies. They're nothing but lies. And you're just wanting people to believe this. I basically believe that this is all about clout. Okay. Do you remember or do you recall that the way that you tried to put Miss Beloved Life out there and try to humiliate your sister? But guess what? That lady is doing her thing. She doing her thing, okay? They say jealousy can be a mother, F-U-C-K, okay? E-R or however, can be a motherfucker. And let me tell you, yes, it is so that jealousy can be a motherfucker. Okay? You can have some of the nicest things, and they don't have to be expensive or extravagant or whatever, but you will always find someone out there, somewhere, somehow, that has negativity and jealousy about what you accomplish or achieve, and it's not even the fortune of what you accomplish and achieve. You can be just like your sister. You can be just like her. You can accomplish, achieve, and reach a goal, but you're trying to go about it in the wrong perspective. You're sleeping from pillar to post. You're going from house to house. You're going from motel to motel. You're putting these men in your car that you don't even know. Do you recall that time when that man took your ass on that highway and you was petrified out your mind, but yet and still you said you wasn't? And you had your hands in the air. Oh, hey everybody, if something happened to me, oh, I got you. Stop this car. Put the car in there. Oh, yeah. What the? You were petrified out your damn mind. But you tried to lead your cut-ups to believe that it wasn't so. You wasn't scared. Okay, if you are not scared of anything or anyone, can you please give me an answer on why are you carrying a machete around your neck? Does that look ladylike? That's very much so inappropriate. People look at you like, yeah, man, this one is delusional. Yeah, man, this one got mental illness. That doesn't look appropriate for you to walk around like that. And how do they even allow you to walk around California like that? Somebody come on in. My yum-yums, please leave it down below your opinion on Adrian Slays. Do you think that it is right, that it is so, that she walks around with this big, humongous machete thing? What do you call those knives? They're like a hunter's knife. She clips it around her neck on her chain. Is that ladylike? That's very much so inappropriate. She goes in the restaurants with this shit on her neck like that. Very much so inappropriate. But she, she's bad AA. She putting motherfuckers in a headlock. Well, if you put motherfuckers in a headlock, sweetheart, darling, my dear, honey, boo-boo child, then you don't need that butchered whatever you got around your neck. You say you throw hands. You say you whoop ass. You don't need that around your neck. Reveal that shit. Take it off your neck. If no one's after you, why are you carrying that around your neck? You have done some wrong somewhere, somehow, to someone. You absolutely did. And I think that's what you're so fearful of, but let you tell it that you fear nothing. You fear no one. But yet you carry this knife around your neck. Something makes you fear. If it didn't make you fear, you wouldn't carry that knife around your neck. Oh, suspect. Oh, that was just the wind blowing. I was just wiping. Oh my God. You guys know Cubs. You know me. Y'all know me. If a horn beep, your ass is jumping. If someone pulls up beside you, your ass is nervous. Suspect, as you call it. So when people pull up and they have music on in their car and you are recording, because you're not pre-recording. Oh, my cap ain't showing yum yums. They pull up and they got music. You truly expect these people to turn their shit off. You truly believe that they're supposed to turn their music off. This is my nightgown that I have on, guys. Forgive me, but I'm about to get dressed in about a little bit because I already washed up. But I just wanted to come here and I wanted to talk to my yum yums. You think that people are supposed to stop their music, you know what I mean? So if you feel that way, hey, you're supposed to be so Miss Bad A. You want their music off. Why don't you just holler out the window and say, hey, can you turn that music down? Don't you see I'm recording? You ain't gonna do that. No, you ain't gonna do that. You're not gonna do that because you know, girl, it'll be on and popping. It'll be on and popping. So guys, again, my yum yums, I love you guys so much. And I miss you very, very, very much. And I had to come in today and I had to let my yum yums know that I'm here, guys. I'm here. Because I know some of you worry about me. And then sometimes you may have some hiding in the bush, on my channel that don't give two damns about me. And that's okay. That's okay. That's to be expected. So on that note, my yum yums, I just want to say that I love you guys so very much. Stay positive, stay blessed, keep that peace. Stay out of trouble and let no hurt, harm, and danger come against you. I'll talk to you later.